On paper, this looks like one of the ties of the night, certainly in potential standard of darts, maybe not in potential standard of haircuts, but that is not what we're interested in this evening at the Happy Bet European Darts Open. Jamie Caven, the world number 26, taking on the former Lakeside world champion Christian Kist. Dan Dawson in the commentary box for this one, Paul Nicholson alongside me. And this was one of the ones that you picked out at the start of the night as potentially being tie of the night.
Yeah, absolutely. I echo what you said about the hair. I've seen more hair on a golf tee. But let's face it, battle of the bald guys. But slightly in Jamie's favour, I would say, at this point. We have said in the past, when we commentated in Vienna, that Christian is a bit of an enigma sometimes. We don't really know what we're going to get, but the talent is there. He's here again. If you're qualifying for these events, you're obviously playing all right. But Jamie, how will he rebound from the Michael van Gerwen game at Blackpool? He's got the experience. He's probably been there before. I feel it won't bother him.
Yeah, I mean, look, I spoke to Jamie after the game, and he was very much of the opinion that he's not the first person going to hide him from MVG, and he won't be the last.
First. Game on!
But Jamie Caven didn't win a single leg against MVG. He had 4 darts in the second leg of that match at Blackpool, missed them all.
45.
Then did not get another dart for the rest of the game, because that's what MVG does. In fact, over the course of the entire week in Blackpool, MVG did not throw a higher average. He averaged 105 against Jamie there.
83.
So there wasn't a great deal he could have done about it. We know, though, that Jamie Caven is capable of playing some very, very good darts. He is a former finalist in the European Tour. Did that in Austria a couple of years ago. It was only Vincent van der Voort who managed to overcome him there, and he did so from quite some distance behind in that game.
Yeah, that tournament was
60.
Bordering on the ridiculous.
It really
Everything
was.
happened that week. But yeah, Jamie, I've noticed, has gone back to his pear-shaped flights this week, as opposed to the slim ones, which he's been using for quite some time. Maybe just seen something in practice. A little bit of comfort in the old pear-shaped ones.
134.
He's a man who's got 7 PDC titles to his name. You don't win those. Certainly not in that number without being a
35.
dangerous player, although 35 doesn't do him any favours.
Yeah, he's had a few in the 5 already. But what Jamie will tell you as well about his titles is he's won them in a lot of different countries. He loves that stat. He's won in Austria, he's won in Wales, when they used to have a Pro Tour event in Newport. He's won in England.
95.
One of the few players to win 2 titles in a weekend. A very exclusive club to be part of. As Kist looking to leave. Oh, it's perfect. Level 8.
180. Jamie, you've got 151.
Oh, surely not, Jamie. Oh, needed the treble 17, but Christian Kist.
119.
Double 8 for a break of throw.
Christian requires 16.
And there it is, 16 darter.
Christian Kist. Second leg, Christian to throw first. Game on.
Christian Kist.
Christy and Kist. He's got a bit of a... We said he was an enigma. I didn't think it was going that far.
134.
Well, he seems to have turned up looking to play some proper darts here, Christian Kist. However you want to say it.
81.
We'll just call him Christian.
Yeah, Christian will do me.
Yeah, you mentioned the double header that Jamie won. That was the last time I was in a final of a Pro Tour event. He beat me in the final.
140.
Yeah, one thing that I was told by the official after that match, Gary Wood, who plays, works for the PDC.
85.
After that, Jamie and I had a lovely hug, and he said it was great to see a final played in the spirit of the game, and that was really good. But then the following day, he beat Jelle Klassen in the final and joined the elusive club
42.
of the double header winners.
Very exclusive club. Shake of the head from Jamie there. He's not really got going. I say not
81.
really got going. This is all the hallmarks of MVG Caven from the match play at the minute. Jamie's averaging 80 and Christian Kist averaging 100.
There's been a lot of darts in the 5. I said that early on in the match, but
54.
it's unusual to see Jamie drifting so much.
44. Cristiano requires
This is worrying for Jamie, I think.
131.
Needs to fix that, and fast, because Christian's playing decent darts.
It really is. Treble 13 now, is it? Oh, look at this. What a finish. Not very
150.
far away, but he will come back looking at double 8, which he pinned last time. First dart as well.
You can't afford to let Christian get some room because he won't look back.
84. Christian, you require 16.
Look at him, he can't wait to get to the hockey. Double 4 for a 2-leg lead. There it
Game
is.
shot on the second leg. Christian Kist.
Still
Third leg, Jamie
Christian
to throw
Kist.
first. Game on.
Jamie Caven, he can write that leg off. You know, that was on Kist's throw. This is better. A lot better from Jamie Caven.
80.
To signal that he's found his range, then you could have a game on here.
Yeah, once you've hit a 180 like that after a poor start, you sort of don't have any more
45.
excuses. You found it now.
Very far away.
That's better, Jamie Caven.
85.
What is it, that phrase they started to use with Wayne Mardle?
Lateral drift.
Lateral drift.
Yeah, the Mardle lateral drift. King of the 135, Wayne Mardle.
100.
I'm glad you said that, not me.
I freely admit it, I think printed on his flight.
What, lateral drift?
57.
I think he signs his name, like Della does what Della 138, Mardle 135.
I was talking to Keith earlier, actually, and
100.
I found him a walk-on song called Who's Afraid of 138 by Armin van Buren. Very interesting record.
101.
I'm sure Della has loads of Armin van Buren in his record collection. I listen to it all the time.
Oh, he's quite eclectic.
Well, Jamie Caven has given himself
96.
a good chance here to get first leg
Jamie
on the board, and
requires
this would
78.
settle him down, you would think. Lovely first start, double 12. And
Game
there it
shot
is,
on
and a
the third
15
leg.
darter for Jamie Caven, and that just
Fourth leg, Christian to
gives
throw
him something
first.
to build upon.
Game on.
Yeah, that's much better from Jamie. That's what he needed. He started the leg with a 180, found his range on the 60, finished it lovely and
60.
crisply with a 78. Nothing wrong with missing on the second dart, finding your range with the double. There's always been a bit of
140.
a rock in Jamie's throw, a little bit of a forced forward movement after he throws the dart, but he resets himself really well. And sometimes I think that may be
42.
the fault for some erratic form that he's had in the past.
He had a tough time until he made the final of
44.
a tournament just in Barnsley not very long ago. It was back in May. And he'd been struggling for a while before that. He hadn't made it past the quarterfinals, to the
77.
quarterfinals of any ranking tournament since the Dutch Darts Masters last year. So it's a long wait for him, but we know what he's capable of. And he's a player who's been
85.
up there in the top 32 for a long while now.
Yeah.
And that's despite not doing a great deal in big TV tournaments. He's always found those stages quite tricky. Well, they did make the third round of the World Championship. For
Easy.
oh, he's had 60 fall out there, Christian Kist. Desperately
We've
unlucky.
seen a few on the floor today, but I don't think it's at fault of the board. I just think sometimes they just
78.
fall out. Force that these players are throwing the darts these days. They're bashing them into each other. There are going to be repercussions. Now,
Ooh,
don't
now.
stay.
138.
That one was on the floor if he'd have gone
Jamie
for that
required
60.
154.
But we're talking about Jamie. And we're
Oh.
talking about double top for Jamie Caven.
134.
Very
Christian,
nearly
you require
levelling the match up
104.
at 2 apiece. Another 18. No, he goes down for 10 for double top for 104.
84.
Misses by a similar distance.
That was a clever shot,
Jamie,
actually,
you
because I think he
require
was shielding
20.
the 18 with the treble. Double 5 for Jay. Still double 5.
10 score.
Still double 5. He thought it was going
Christian,
in.
you require 20.
But that is a huge chance gone. So Kist. There's a shadow on it. He's going to have to move to get inside.
I don't think he did move. I didn't see him
Jamie, you
shuffle across the
require
offie
10.
there. He just thought he could power past it. And it may have well turned out to be the wrong
Game
decision
shot on
because
the
Caven
full
takes it
flag.
out on double
Jamie
5. He
Caven.
gets the break
Fifth
back.
leg,
It's
Jamie
2
to throw
apiece. and
first.
Missed
Game on.
opportunity there. Yes, quizzical look from the mustachioed man in the bow tie.
Mustachio.
You like that?
It's definitely word of the day.
100.
Hashtag mustachio. Well, we're talking about Jamie earlier on. He took that double 5 out of the board as if to say, I'll have that, thank you very much.
85.
But my thing for Jamie Caven is that I don't think he knows how good he is.
Yeah,
95.
I've said for a while that I just think he's one big run at a big mate, and he's been so close to making the latter stages of a big TV tournament. You know, losing in the last
100.
leg, and did it in Minehead. Adrian Lewis took out a big one the last couple of legs to beat him. I just think if he gets one big run at a tournament like that, it could just unlock some of that potential. I think he has huge talent.
Do you remember that game he played with Simon Whitlock at the European Championships, where Whitlock
7
had that
legs in a row,
ridiculous comeback? I think if Jamie had won that game, because at the time
60.
I firmly believe Jamie Caven was playing the best starts of his career at that point. If he'd have made that game a victory as opposed to a loss, the whole story may have been different, the whole sliding doors syndrome, but yeah, I think that loss hurt him for a little while.
Yeah, it was some comeback from
60.
Simon Whitlock, not the
Jamie, you require
not
50.
the only time we've seen him involved in those sorts of games, as Caven now looks at double 16
Game
and
shot on
pins
the
it,
fifth
14
leg.
darter. Caven
Caven.
into the lead for the first
6
time
leg
here.
Christian to throw first.
There's also the case to say that, you know, Jamie's a very good aggressive player when he gets the bit between his teeth. Don't stay
Another
there.
loose one.
177.
Yeah, that'll do. When he gets the bit between his teeth and he grits him a bit, I think he just
97.
gets that little bit of a nasty thing going. I think he's a much better player doing that.
Well, I mean, he practice partner of Ian White, and we've seen what Ian White is capable of. You know, again, he's another guy who
60.
seems to have the game to go deep into big tournaments and just keeps hitting a barrier at the quarterfinals. Jamie tends to hit the barrier the round before that.
100.
But when you watch them practice, you just think they could throw 99, 100 average all day long, and they don't make many mistakes.
Yeah, they can do whatever they want in practice. I've actually watched them do it once. I used to practice with Jamie at his house in Derby, and he was leaving me for dead.
180.
Doing things like that.
And despite Christian Kist throwing first and hitting a 177 with his opening visit, Jamie Caven has
60.
scrapped his way to a finish
Jamie, you
first,
require
and in fact he's 20 points ahead
124.
here, so he's looking good. And look at this.
Game shot of the
Jamie
6
Caven,
leg.
12 darter
Caven,
on the
7th leg, Jamie
bullseye,
to throw first.
and having been
Game on.
2-0 down and hitting a lot of fives, not even hitting the fat 20, Jamie Caven has just burst into life.
100.
It's like that football chant, Jamie Caven, you can do what you like, he can do what he likes. Well, 304 in 6 darts, folks. That's pretty good.
96.
Does not get much better, and Jamie Caven on a roll here as he looks to set up a second round tie
57.
with the world #1 Michael van Gerwen. A repeat
Interesting.
of their clash at the match play. The game is not done yet though. We've seen Christian Kist
131.
play quite literally world-class darts, former world champion.
But GSE's done so well to do this. Get 4-2 up after being 2-0 down.
125.
That shows real bottle. You know, other players may have just said, oh, God, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? But no, Jamie stuck to his task. And I think
98.
there was a 180 at the start of that third leg, I believe.
It was, yeah.
That was the one that said, all right, now we're in the game.
Turning point.
Yeah.
Still getting the odd dart
75.
5, but smashes one into the ball there to get down to 144. That looks a blocker dart, so he's going with the 18. Oh no, he's just staying up there.
97.
See, I think perhaps he
Jamie,
should
you
have switched down a
require
dart earlier.
144.
We're at that point in the game now where things could turn. Stay there, Jamie. Go to double 12, Jamie. Oh, that looked good.
120.
He gave it a real go.
79.
But this 79 is to keep Christian Kist in touch with Jamie Caven, and he's going to have to move this time. He has to move.
59.
Flick the flight. If he'd have moved
Jamie, you
over, he would have had a
require
clean target, in my
24.
opinion.
The second time in this game where Christian Kist's stubbornness at trying to find the target from where he was stood may end up costing him. Well, he survived there. That's 4 darts at double 12 that Caven has missed for a 5-2 lead. And this would be a break back for Christian Kist.
And Jamie's darts do land slightly to the right, and that was a blocker on the second dart.
Now he moves, Christian Kist.
He had to move.
Oh, dear. Moving back. Double 7.
13.
Well, it's a messy end of
Jamie, you
this leg.
require 12.
But Jamie won't care as long as he hits this double 6. There it
Game
is.
shot in the 7th leg.
Right in the middle of it.
Jamie Caven, 8th leg.
Didn't want to mess
Christian
around with
throw
double 3.
first.
Just step up and
Game
hit double
on.
6. And he's 5-2 up after being 2-0 down.
Wow, it is. He's had a little bit of help, it has to be said, from Christian Kist. An unfortunate
121.
deflection out there. He's deflected an inch. But he has made the most of it, Jamie Caven, and he continues to make the most of it.
40.
His wife, Debbie, 50 today. Happy birthday. But she was, I did ask her, happy to be at the darts in Germany?
123.
So I choosing to look at it in that I could be at the darts in Dusseldorf, or I could be stuck at home with Mr.
122.
Grumpy because he hasn't qualified. So she's choosing to look on the bright side.
Well, she's been with Jamie for another 60 on the floor for Christian Kist. And that was a
80.
costly one too. At this point in the leg in the middle where you really need scoring power. But no such problems for Jamie.
99.
Oh, that extra few points for Christian Kist has cost him there. The 140 is a big ask.
39.
Caven will be quite happy to just put
Jamie,
a level
you
ton in here and
require
leave himself tops for the
140.
match, assuming he gets to come back. Unless Jamie Cave. Oh, I like it. Tops,
100.
tops.
Oh, he loves the show.
Christian, you require 138.
If you haven't seen him in an exhibition, folks, you might want to see some of the stuff he can do. But Christian Kist is going to give him another visit. And it will be nothing
58.
showmanship-like
Jamie,
for
you
JC
require
coming
40.
back to the hockey. It's double top. And he's going to play MVG if he hits it.
Double 10.
30.
Well, a reprieve.
Christian, you require 80.
Missed 4 darts in the last leg. He's missed 3 darts for this one, Jamie Caven. He ended up winning the last leg. Will he get another go for this one? He may do. Kist, pressure on. Oh,
60.
Double 10 has been his
Jamie,
nemesis
you
in this
require
match.
10.
But Jamie's already hit double 5 in the match. Got to go for it, JC.
New score.
He can't believe it.
Christian, you require 20.
How many chances is he going to give Christian Kist to get back in this match? These are the chances that you need to take. There it is.
shot in
He's
the 8th
finally hit
leg.
it.
Christian Kist, 9th leg. Jamie to throw first. Game
Eventually,
on.
Christian Kist finds double 10. But this is still very much Jamie Caven's match to lose.
85.
Be disappointed after a great first start there, just to come away with 85. See there, 1 out of 8 on double 10 for Christian Kist.
100.
Well, 20s and 10s, he's only hit 1 out of 10. I mean, when you're leaving those on a regular basis,
100.
it's going to cause you problems.
Well, the positive thing for Jamie is that that was a scrappy leg at the end, admittedly. But if you're going to lose those legs, you'd rather it was on
96.
his throw as opposed to your own. Come straight back to the hockey and then you can rectify it.
And he appears to be rectifying it here. Yeah.
134.
134, good enough to get him down to under the 200 mark.
Some of the darts that Christian's throwing are
59.
wobbling in the board. Just get the feeling they're going in slightly sideways, not indirectly. Jamie hasn't had these kinds of problems.
140.
Well, Caven missed 6 darts for the match in the last leg. He is going to get, or should get,
100.
2 more match
Jamie, you
darts
require
here.
42.
Caven, is it 2? It's 10 for double 16. Double 8.
26.
Wow.
Christian, you require
Maybe he doesn't want to play MVG.
146.
I've got any choice. You can't wait and hope they change the opponent.
Well, he's coming back to the board
96.
for double 8.
Jamie requires 16.
And if he does that, he hasn't got a choice. He wants revenge. And there it is.
And a match.
He's playing
Jamie
MVP
Caven.
next. And you've got to give him a lot of credit. He started poorly, we will admit that. But my God, he came back into the match and he played some dazzling darts. Very, very pleased, Jamie Caven, to go through. A disappointed Christian Kist, who had darts on the floor and missed doubles. Really struggled with double 10, but we're going to hear from Jamie Caven now. He's going to talk to Elmar and to the Dusseldorf public. They're back shortly with the next match of the night.
Jamie, congratulations. You needed a couple of match starts, but finally you did it.
It's so warm up here, I don't think people realise. Christian felt it more than me in the end. He missed a couple of shots as well, so they're brilliant, aren't they? They are, they're brilliant.
Brilliant. You're going to play Michael van Gerven now.
Okay. I think I owe Michael one, so I beat him 2 years here, I think, 2 years ago. So the crowd are brilliant. Bring it on, you know. We'll see how it goes. I need to finish a bit better, but yeah, feeling good. It was a tough game tonight. To get through that is the main thing. And concentrate on tomorrow now.
Don't party too long. Your wife's birthday.
Yeah, definitely. It's always a big deal when it's a birthday. I've played 3 times on a birthday now, and I've won each time, so that's good. That's good. So there's extra pressure when it's a birthday. So no, it's good. It's good. She's happy, and I'm happy to win, obviously. So I appreciate it.
See you tomorrow again. Thank you very much. Jamie Caven.